good, YouTube? Man, how is everybody doing? 4-0. Hold on, I got something for you, man. Hold on. Listen to this.
Win, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. That is another win in the books, man. Shout out to everybody who's already in here. This is amazing, man. Apparently, I was unaware, but this is the first undefeated preseason in the Raiders' history. Shout out to Josh McDaniels, really quick. Shout out to my guy ONT. My guy ONT, man. Shout out to my guy. Let's go. Let's go.
Raiders.
Hey, man. This is dope, man. I am super pumped because I feel like, dude, there is no better way. There is no better way to head into the season with, it's not a shutout, but not letting your opponent get into your end zone at your home turf. Let's go, you guys. That is dope. I love it. Shout out to everybody who's already in here. Let me get all you guys in here real quick. We got Dylan, Eric, operator. Shout out to my guy Sean. We got Boostin with E, Joshua, Renato in the building, Egalitarian, Riso, Digital Prez was popping, bro. We got Tony, WSG, or Riso, Chowder, NorCal Raider, Jesse in the building. Let's go, man. Another W. Jorge was popping, Mondo, my brother ONT. And listen, you guys, if you can, tomorrow, Adelanto, man, be there. Jesse, Van City, Moody was good. Marzell, Riso in the building again. Mondo, who else I ain't got in? Robert, ONT6, Van City. Shout out to the guys on the Twitch. If you haven't, the Twitch, I'm gonna drop the Twitch name very soon. We go in there, we vibe out on Madden and everything. Shout out to the people watching on Twitch. John Beck, Omar, my guy, Jorge Jr., Silver, Fox was good. And also, you guys, we're gonna be live. So we're actually what you guys heard. Press conference, you guys. Press conference.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention how cool it was to have the alumni here. We're 300 guys, that
Press conference
obviously built much of what we're trying to uphold today relative to the tradition and history that this organization exudes. And just to see all those guys back, I got a chance to speak to a few of them today before the game. Just a great tribute to a great group of people that obviously are so deserving of the attention and recognition that they have and that they get from Raider Nation and in our organization. So that was great. Congratulations to Becky Hammond, Coach of the Year. That's pretty cool.
Number one, if y'all can hear it, number one, if y'all can hear it, leave it in the chat.
Again, just trying to, we're following them, and I know they're following us, and I think that's really cool for this city, this state, to have, a team like that, being able to compete, and we're wishing them luck. We're with them all the way for sure. So, and then lastly, I think just wanted to credit the two teams this week for all the time that we spent together. I really think we got a lot out of it. I think we demonstrated the right way to do it. They obviously have a tremendous amount of respect for them, the way they went about their business. I think both teams got a lot better this week. We found out a lot of things about ourselves, and that was what the point of it was, and then come out and then competed again tonight. So good week all around. Certainly plenty to learn from tonight, but excited about the things that we were able to do.
You mentioned this week, it was a long week, a lot of work that you guys put in into some hot conditions.
Yep.
To come out tonight with a kind of a limited roster, ask a lot of guys to play a lot of football, one turnover or one penalty, no turnovers efficiently. Is that kind of first of all, is that the recipe that you're looking for in terms of that efficiency, clean football? But then also just the fact that you guys are also going against their starters and asking a lot of guys to play a lot of football tonight.
Yeah. I'm obviously very appreciative of the guys' effort tonight, what they did. They put a lot into this week. And we were using, we have 3 days, 2 days of practice and tonight. And so some of the guys that didn't, get as many reps in practice played a little bit more tonight. That was the whole goal. We used it kind of as a 3-day, just barometer there. So, I don't, like I said, I don't know who was or wasn't playing. I know I saw some of those guys playing over there, but, our concern was really just on our team. And again, we're trying to learn how to win, and every year you have to go back through that process. And so the first thing you have to
hit them likes, y'all. Hit them likes.
do if you want to win is not lose the game. And so, relative to turnovers, field position, penalties, hurting yourself with mistakes that you have control over, I think we're trying to do the right things. We're not there yet, but I think for the course of the preseason, I think our players' effort, the intentions that they have when they're out there to try to do those things the right way, I wouldn't ask for more.
Even though it is preseason, you went undefeated this preseason with a win in your hometown and a win against a team that you coached with for nearly 2 decades.
That's dope.
Just how cool has this preseason been just for you as a coach and just for you personally?
Yeah. I've been really excited to see the growth of our team. It's obviously a blessing for me to have this opportunity, and the locker room and the way they respond to one another. You saw a lot of energy out there tonight. That's how they've practiced for us. That's how they've played. Our coaching staff has done a tremendous job. Dave's done a tremendous job of putting this group of people together. Our goal has been to try to learn how to finish games and win. And these opportunities you only have so many of them. So proud of our team that we were able to win 4 games. I know what they are. They're exhibition games, but they still matter in terms of the way you try to compete and play. So, again, I'm pleased with our effort, and now I'm excited to get on to the regular season.
Josh, as a head coach, are these next couple of days when you're looking to cut guys that gave you everything they had, probably maybe one of the worst parts about being a head coach?
No question. And I would rephrase that, and, not looking to cut anybody, because I said before, you'd love to keep all of them. The effort and attitude and the work that they've all put in, I'm so appreciative of that. Our staff has done a tremendous job of developing these guys, and, we're going to keep as many as we can. That's what we're going to do. So, like I said, those are tough decisions, tough conversations. Our players understand that, but, there's no, they didn't lack for effort or execution, and they're trying to do everything they can to help us and help themselves at the same time. And I thought our group did that for the most part.
Coach, first of all, congratulations on going undefeated. I know it's only preseason, but psychologically, what kind of uplift does that give your team?
Like I said, I think, when you compete, there's only one goal that you have in mind when you're competing, and that's to win. So we compete in practice. We compete in individual periods. We compete in one-on-ones. We compete in 7-on-7.
Hey, we're going to give all thoughts and opinions right after this presser, bro. I'm pumped, dog.
We compete in team drills. We compete in special teams. We compete, in preseason games. And so I think we're just trying to develop that fundamental and that habit of, we don't want to come off of a competitive situation and lose. And so I'm proud of the way the guys have really embraced that. Like I said, I think you saw the effort tonight, and then the energy from the sideline, when we made a play here or there. I think our whole team was in it, and they've been that way the entire preseason.
Josh, 2 questions. It's kind of getting redundant.
Hold on. Shout out to my guy, Sky, dog.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Let's go. Shout out to my guy, Sky, for becoming a member. Let's get right back into this presser, man. Appreciate you, Sky. I did, Ricardo. I did.
With Luke Masterson and Darian Butler and Sam Webb, again, having strong games. And then also, how did 89 end up playing safety back there for you?
We kind of got, short there in the secondary towards the end. We had a couple guys cramping, I think it was. And, and that's a great example of what our team has become, unselfish, willing to do whatever is asked of them. And so we mentioned something to Isaiah yesterday about it. We walked through a few things for him to be able to help us in case that situation came up. It did. He was ready to go. And you know, he made a great play, and you know, what a memory. So, you know, and you saw the reaction from the team. So we have a lot of guys that are playing on multiple roles across their side of the ball, and just so happened Isaiah was able to do that. And he's also running down the kickoff after we scored and covering punts, and so commend him for being ready to go.
Coach, preseason, you've seen this team now 4 games. Anything that you are pleasantly surprised by, and anything that you are maybe surprised in a not so pleasant way?
No, you know, I see him every day, so surprise is really a tough thing to do when you're with them all the time. They work hard. They work extremely hard, and they give us everything we ask for. I think the feeling in the locker room, the way that it started to develop with our leadership, and the guys, the way they support one another on and off the field, it's tremendous for us to see that every day. And that's what we do when we come out and compete too. So we're not perfect. We're far from it. But I think this group really, the way they work, is gonna, we're heading in the right direction, and I feel good about the way we're working out.
Josh, I know you got still some decisions on the offensive line, but Illuminar over at right tackle and Jackson Barton seems to always, when he gets his opportunities, show that he's capable in that role. What your thoughts on him, and also Jermaine over at right tackle?
You know, we've kind of done a lot of different combinations, and we've played some guys earlier in the preseason games, and some guys played a little bit later. And we try to make sure that we're doing that, I would say, equally. So we wanted to get Jackson a few opportunities early in the game, you know, see how he did against some of the guys that were in the game for them early. And I thought those guys held up well, gave us some time to throw the ball, which was good. Made a couple plays in the passing game, and then, you know, finished one of the drives there, you know, a couple scoring drives. So that was intentional for us. We want to try to get those guys a couple opportunities early in the game tonight, and I thought they held up well.
You guys all set? Okay.
Good to go. Any questions from the back row there?
All right, y'all. Well, that wraps up the presser. Very, very, very excited, man. Wow. 4-0, baby. Excited about that. Definitely excited about that. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to kick it off with this. I absolutely thought it was hilarious that we had 2 days where you could work your starting team, your second team, and they still came out for the first 3 drives against our number 3 team on offense and defense, and they still got embarrassed. That is fucking hilarious, man. I find that fucking hilarious. You had all week to work. And you decide to do some shit like that, and you still lose. Fuck the Patriots. Let's go. One time.
Win, baby.
That's right. And shout out to James.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Shout out to my guy James. Oh shit, we got my guy KT.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for becoming a member. And I favorited all your guys' comments and stuff. So we're gonna get into those comments right now. Shouts out guy Mondo, always showing love. Let's get into these comments that I really wanted to get. I already talked about that tragedy, about our backups fucking going in on their starters, man. And shout out to the Ricardo, man. He says that Bowers, he's a stud, man. He's a stud. And I like that right there, because that is most definitely a fact. And shout out to the 3 new members in here. Just a heads up, if you do want to become a member, you can. The link is pinned in that comment section down below. But let me get back to what I was saying. Tashawn Bowers, my goodness. This is a guy that played for Minnesota, made his way to New England last year. I did not think he was going to make this big of an impact. Shout out to my guy Scout. he went out there and he put a statistic. Tashawn Bowers leads the entire NFL right now with sacks in the preseason. Tashawn Bowers at 4 sacks. I believe that Malcolm Kuntz is right behind him as well. Very, very, very nice to see our young guys. I hope that Tashawn Bowers, I think he'll make this team almost 100%, but I hope that he's a guy that we can keep on going and we can keep bringing back and all this kind of stuff. Because, man, that is absolutely amazing. And shout out to everybody. We had over 200 of you guys in here just listening to the presser. So I appreciate you guys. If you are just pulling in from the presser, hit that like button because we got a lot to talk about, man. So shout out to that. Tuave, Masterson, Lucas Masterson. I had two guys I wanted to see a lot from. What's those 2 linebackers? You got Darian Butler and Lucas Masterson. And I'm going to be honest. They both looked very, very well. But, of course, that pick, it was kind of thrown right at him. But shout out to him as a former DB converting into a linebacker. He did a really good job with the hands, got that. He also made some very good plays on the run. He had a phenomenal game. I think that Darian Butler also played pretty damn well. I think both of those guys should have a really, really strong push to making the roster. Let's see, Webb looked damn good. That is a fact. Webb has always been a guy where whenever he's out there, I always see him maybe a step behind, but he has some damn good recovery speed, dude. It is freaking beautiful the way that he can do that. And he's a hitter. So when we're in zone, when we're in our cover 2 or in a cover 4 shell, this is a guy that you can allow to play in the flats more and really just go there, read and react, and go out there and ball. Bro, Webb, absolutely, KT. Absolutely, bro. It is a good sign. Lucas Masterson, Darian Butler, I hope with Kenny Young getting released and Micah Kaiser going on IR, I hope both of these guys get a shot to make the roster. I think that Masterson played great on special teams as well, as did Darian Butler. What they offer to the team is a guy that can continue to grow into a starting linebacker. Of course, we have to see him in the season, but they definitely offer some crazy good help on the special teams. Lucas Masterson has really caught my eye. I mean, we knew he was a DB. He was a MVP in the Hawaii Bowl, and he was balling out. I think he had 2 picks in that game. And right now, it is amazing to see this team. Guys, 6 points. 6 points. And an interception on their first string offense. I can't stress that enough. Patrick Graham, thank you for choosing the Raiders. I know you had options, but he came here. Oh my God, I am so happy, man. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Go get Isaiah Wynn from New England via trade. This is what I will say. After seeing Isaiah Wynn, I was like, okay, we have these 2 joint practices to look at Isaiah Wynn for a trade. I made a video saying that it would make perfect sense. No, I'm saying it here first. Holy shit. Don't do it. He is not good. At least not at right tackle. Maybe he's solid at guard. Maybe he's solid on the left side. I would not trade for Isaiah Wynn. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to clown Alex Leatherwood tonight. Too hyped about how the rest of the team played for anything negative. Let's fucking go. James, that is a very interesting thing. Now, I'm going to be honest. Isaiah Suber, the man is mostly a receiver, right? So it is pretty dope to see him go out there and get an interception. And we did hear Coach McDaniels talk about that, right? But I don't think at this point, I don't think he's going to be able to make the roster push. Something that is a little bit surprising is the fact that Keelan Cole was playing late in the 4th quarter with the freaking 4th stringers of the Patriots. I thought that was very, very surprising. I thought that Keelan Cole has been wow. I thought he was being a very good player throughout the whole preseason. I really like Keelan Cole. It is a bit surprising that they had him out there. I'm not sure if the depth chart was just really thin, but I really think that we could have put other guys out there. Hopefully, Keelan Cole isn't a guy on the roster bubble. I would love to keep him around. I'm gonna be honest. Shout out to my guy LV in the building. My guy Kyle Holtz already in here as well. But yeah, Cole is out. This is what I was thinking about, Vital. Bro, it is a surprise to see Keelan Cole, a veteran, out there. The last time we saw this last year, John Brown did not make the team. So very, very interesting to see that. Another one of my favorite guys, dude, Bryce freaking Cosby, punching the ball out. That peanut Tillman punch, dog, to end the game. I know the game was already over with, but that was amazing. Shout out to Bryce Cosby. Shout out to Isaiah Suber with the pick. Shout out to, what's his name? Lucas Masterson with the pick. 4 sacks tonight. 4 sacks. Malcolm Kuntz, Isaiah Suber, who I don't remember the other two. The dude, Zach Van Valkenburg. There must have been another guy that I'm missing. 3 turnovers, 4 sacks, bro. Oh my goodness. And I looked this up before getting on air. You guys, in 4 preseason games, Patrick Graham's defense has only let up 4 touchdowns. What the fuck? 4 touchdowns is all that we've allowed in 4 preseason games. Today was a shutout in terms of touchdowns. Minnesota had 2 touchdowns. The Jaguars had 1, and the Dolphins had 1. Bro, this defense is going to be nasty, dog. Did Bowers do enough? 195%. He did enough, in my opinion. You have to keep him around. This guy right here, dude, come on. When we heard that we were losing Kyler Fackrell, one of these guys had to step up, and holy shit, did Tashawn Bauer and Malcolm Kuntz step up. Holy shit, these guys played phenomenal. Without our starters, Boogie, I don't think that people are stressing that enough. Not one snap was taken by Derek Carr. Not one freaking snap. Oh my goodness, this is amazing, man. This is amazing, man. Please drop all of your guys' comments in the comment sections. If you have questions, let's talk about all of this. I didn't do a video yesterday, so I got so much energy. And tomorrow, Adelanto, be there. Be there. Because damn, that energy tomorrow is going to be good. I know I'm probably going to lose my fucking voice, but holy shit, I'm all for it. Super disciplined. Absolutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. And LV, 1 penalty the whole game. 1 freaking penalty. That is phenomenal. That is attention to detail. That is discipline. Hey, them laps in practice that they make them run is working. It's working. And if you guys haven't already, hit that like button. And if it ain't for me, do it for the Raiders because they just went 4-0 in the preseason, man. Facts. Everybody in here. Carlos just started the trend. Everybody in here. I need a big one. In 3, 2, 1. Raiders! Let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Hold on. We got to get Al Davis, or not Al Davis. Bro. Oh, no. Yeah, we got to get Al Davis. Let's go with the just win, baby. Come on.
Win, baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dog. We got Boogie with the Raiders. We got Mike S with the Raiders. Who else? Sean, Longy, Richard. Hell fucking yeah, dog. Everybody in here better be doing that. Hell yeah. We got Van City, Oedi Jesus. We got Jay in here, John, Kyle. Hell fucking yeah, man. Let's get 300 of you guys in the building, dog. Shout out to everybody. This is something that's going to be very, very interesting. Okay, do we cut Leatherwood because nobody will give a shit for him? So this is what I say. This is what I say when it comes to the whole Alex Leatherwood situation. Because yet again, everybody was saying, "Nah, you're like you need to calm down on Alex Leatherwood." Look, best case scenario for Alex Leatherwood is that he doesn't play this year. He continues to develop. He gets some confidence back because I'll tell you one thing. This preseason was horrible for Leatherwood. Horrible. It was bad. His confidence, it has never been lower, bro. It has never been lower. So, bro, to see that, bro, we got to let Alex Leatherwood chill. He needs some time to gain that confidence back. And maybe best case scenario is that he gets back out there as a guard tackle. He's too slow. As a guard, he has a lot more help. So we'll see what happens with Leatherwood. Sergio says, your channel is garbage, homie. Oh, no, that fucking hurt. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shout out to Low Rated. He says, conditional 7th would be good. That's crazy. That is crazy. A conditional 7th, but can we really ask for more? Can we really ask for more? Because Leatherwood is not a starting 5 lineman. He can't come in for either. He can't come in for Lester Cotton. Dylan Parham is better than him, and John Simpson is a better guard than him. So there's no way that he, in any way, shape, or form, starts even with an injury. There's no way. There's no way that he starts, man. So we'll see what happens with Alex Leatherwood, but he definitely needs to regain some confidence because, my goodness, it just looked like every single rep that we had with him, it was bad. It was freaking bad. So we'll see. Why waste the roster spot? I would rather have a vet. There's a lot of money. There is a lot of freaking money. And let's not act like there isn't teams in the NFL that have done this, right? This Tennessee Titans are no strangers to this. They drafted a right tackle. It wasn't working out. They got him out of there. That's not to say that these guys can't. But what I am saying is it fair that because of where Alex Leatherwood was drafted, he's taking a roster spot from somebody that truly deserves it? Remember this, Carmen Brasillo and Josh McDaniels both said this on game days. You can really only travel with 7 linemen. So you need to be extremely versatile, right? That's what he said. John Simpson has to go because he's a guard, and Dylan Parham can play all throughout the interior. And then what? Thayer Munford, right? Because Brandon Parker's out. So does Leatherwood even get that chance to travel with the team just because he was a first-round pick prior? I don't think that's fair. And let me tell you this. From the way that this new regime has been operating, they are not afraid to deal. They are not afraid to make a trade. They're not afraid to say, you know what? I know your contract is bad, and I know it might hurt us. Pack your shit. Get the fuck out. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I'm not saying that I would be a big fan of cutting Alex Leatherwood, but I definitely feel like if you're going to do it, cut ties with him now and get somebody on the roster that is truly going to make an impact, right? Because John Simpson, he'll make an impact in the trenches. You have Thayer Munford. He'll make an impact in the trenches. So we have to make sure that we can't just be out here bringing guys because of where they were drafted, right? So I think that Josh McDaniels and all them boys will stick to their gun, and they'll truly make the best decision and what's right for this team. So Tuesday, shout out to LV. Tuesday, we'll see what's going on with Leatherwood in this whole situation. But I said it ever since the Jaguars game, man. Ever since the Jaguars game, everybody was saying, oh, Leatherwood was doing great. Fuck no, that's not the film that I watched. And when we turned on that tape, it was like, damn, Alex Leatherwood got beat. Next week, damn, Alex Leatherwood got beat. Damn, he got beat again. Damn, he just got toasted. Like, we got to make sure that we're keeping the best 53 guys, man. We can't keep guys because of where they were drafted previously. We can't keep guys because of their contracts that they had with previous regimes. We can't do that. For Josh McDaniels, let me ask you guys this. Josh McDaniels knows what it's like to fail as a head coach, right? Do you think that he makes a decision like this that possibly leads to more failure? I'm not talking about failure as a team. I'm talking about failure within a positional group, right? Because I'm going to go. If I'm Coach McDaniels, I'm going to sit down Monday night and we're going to have a long talk. Hey, Coach Carmen Brasillo, man. Do you think come game day, Leatherwood is a guy that you want to travel with the team? And they need to have that conversation. They have to have that conversation. Absolutely need to have that conversation. It's a must-have. You have to. you know what, coach? I like him, but right now it's best that we part ways. Because guess what? He's going to get picked up. He's going to get picked up. And guess what? Guess what? We know as fans, we could be real brutal. Maybe it's best for Leatherwood for a new change to go somewhere where the slate is clean. Maybe that's best for him. Now, would I love to get some compensation back? Yes. But you're only as good as your last game. And guess what? He has then put 4 poor performances up on film. And every single team in the league is going to see that. I don't see us getting anything more than a 5th-round pick for Alex Leatherwood, which clearly shows that the team did bad business by grabbing him at, pick 17. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Enough about that. I definitely wanted to see that. And the Ricardo, if you're in here still, bro, please let me know if you found out the DBs that the Chargers missed. I didn't know that the Chargers got hit with the injury bug. I never want to see teams lose players like that, but let's be real, bro. Better than you, than us. Simple as that. Simple as that. You're absolutely right. Leatherwood is trash. What a waste. Yeah. So why not get rid of this shit and we don't have to drag this on? I'm not a big fan of letting guys go because I actually want to believe in guys. But I'm going to be honest. There is nothing that he's put out there that I'm going to believe in. Nothing. Nothing. His run blocking, sure. Sure, his run blocking is good. Does that mean that there's nobody else in the NFL that has better run blocking? No. And we need to have the best 53. Why? Because we're playing Max, we're paying DC, we're paying Devontae, we're paying Renfro, we're going to pay Waller. Like, dude, window is now. Window is now. So we'll see. You still going with Parham over Simpson week 1? Absolutely, dog. Absolutely. Kane Tower. If you guys haven't already followed me on Twitter, you can. It's right there. Bro, before the whole news about Parham getting the start against the Patriots in the first team practices against the Patriots in the scrimmages, I had Parham as my starting left guard. And maybe some guys disagree with that. But the reason why I have Dylan Parham as a starting left guard over a guy like John Simpson is because of 2 things, right? I think that as an athlete, you are able to do more with Dylan Parham. Dylan Parham can run a power gap scheme. Dylan Parham can run a zone gap scheme because of how quick he is on his feet. His footwork is good. Dylan Parham also can play the right guard. Dylan Parham can also play center. That's one thing. Another thing is power blocking. It's not a big difference. And we got 300 of you guys, almost 350 of you guys in here. If you want to watch a film study of Dylan Parham at left guard, look at my most recent video and you guys tell me that he isn't a better player right now than where John Simpson is right now. I absolutely have to say that Dylan Parham, in my eyes, is a starter at left guard week 1. Has to. Absolutely has to, man. What up, Andy? I feel like we will be active after the cuts. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. I don't know if you're asking me, telling me, but we're going to be active regardless. Oh, you mean in free agency? Oh, for sure. Over 1,000 guys around the league are going to be cut when it's all said and done. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens. But, bro, we'll see. We'll see, man. I can't understand it. Why you want to hurt me after all the things I've done for you. Here we go with these lyrics or something, dog. This man be trying to get us with the lyrics. Shout out to my guy ONT, man. Raiders undefeated in Josh McDaniels era. There you go. Look at it that way, dog. Look at it that way. My starting left tackle is Miller, left guard Parham, center Andre James, right guard Cotton, right tackle Illuminor. Facts. I hope we pick up Sue. When your announcers bash on a guy, time for a free agent. Dude, I was at work. And I hear the announcer go, yeah, Alex Leatherwood is not good. I started dying. I said, you're not wrong, buddy. He's ass. He's ass. Was that Harmon? Harmon is number 30. So let me say this, right? There was a few good players. The edge, Kuntz, Bowers. Amazing. Or Bauer. It's going to be really hard for me to get used to that because that's kind of a weird name. But, Andy, you built like a Tide Pod, no offense. I'm gonna have to look up what a Tide Pod is, Fearless, because I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's probably funny. It's probably funny. But so we have Bowers, we got Kuntz. I think that those two, goddamn, they play lights out. Bro, the two linebackers, Butler, Darian Butler, Lucas Masterson, they gotta make the roster. They gotta make the roster, bro. They have to. They have to. I didn't really see too many safeties making too much noise. Webb, Cosby, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Amik is going to get cut. Look, I think it was a little too late for Amik. Amik definitely had a good game. But let's be honest, Amik's game tonight wasn't a game in terms of he was coveraging guys, or he was out there getting past breakups. No, he was making tackles. And at the end of the day, as a football player, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do, right? So I think that for Amik, it's a little too late. Like, these tackles that he was making this game should have been in week 1 against the Jaguars in the Hall of Fame game. Then he should have been getting pass breakups and then more pass breakups and then tight coverage. But we didn't see that. We just saw tackles. I think there's a lot of guys in the league that can that can make tackles, right? So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Webb got to make the team. Webb is a really interesting prospect. My thing with Webb, he had a phenomenal, he had a great play in coverage. I believe it caused a third down stop. My thing with Webb is, like, he's either really, really sticky, or he's getting beat by 10 yards, or he's making a really good tackle. So you know, it's kind of tough, bro. It's kind of tough. What did Leatherwood do that was so bad to this game? I'm gonna be honest, B-man. I don't know what fucking Alex Leatherwood you've been watching for the last 4 weeks, but holy shit, dog! Like, you don't have to be fucking an analysis guy. You just gotta have 2 sets of working eyes, dog. You don't even have to have 20/20. You gotta have 10/10 vision. And this, you could tell that the fucking dude is getting worked, bro. Like, what game are we watching? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to bash the dude because I be feeling like I'm bullying him, bro. Like, I don't want to do that shit. Stidham is our backup quarterback. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Bro, fucking Leatherwood might be out there playing with 10/10 vision, dog. I don't even know. Like, to be honest, I don't think Webb was all that. Well, that's what I was saying. So this is my thing. This is my thing with Webb. It's tough. For me, it's tough to analyze him because I've seen about 5-6 plays where he's getting beat bad. But then he also has these plays where he's making phenomenal tackles, where he's very sticky in coverage. And it's like, damn, well, we got to be able to fix this, right? So you want to give a guy like that, the 6'2", big frame, you want to be able to have a guy like that on the roster because you hope that they're coachable. But I don't know if we're able to use a roster spot on him because I really like Bryce Cosby a ton, man. I don't know if it's me or what, but bro, Bryce Cosby, in my opinion, should make this roster. If there's any undrafted free agent, they should all be on defense. If there's any undrafted free agents that should make this roster, it should all be on defense. It should be Bryce Cosby and our 2 linebackers, Darian Butler and Lucas Masterson. If there's any freaking guys that need to make this roster that were undrafted. Now, let me ask you guys this. No, he wasn't. B-man. B-man, what the fuck are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? DJ Turner needs to, yeah. But DJ Turner was UDFA out of last year, though. DJ Turner was UDFA out of last year. I'm going to put a poll up. Matter of fact, I want you guys to vote. We got 350 you guys in here. I want you guys to vote. Sam Webb, Bryce Cosby. Who would, I don't even know how to type, dog. Who would you take? All right. Poll is down below. Vote. Refresh the stream. Poll is down below. Vote. What 5-6 CBs do we keep? We'll talk about that soon. Donald, buddy, you are watching a Raiders live stream. I'm assuming you're in Texas. So you're watching a Raiders live stream at 11 p.m. Homie, get a life. Unless you over here think that this is Thanksgiving stream and you think, I don't know, maybe you fucking went back in time and you think this is we're about to play in Thanksgiving or something. You think that you guys haven't lost yet, but I must remind you, you guys already lost in the Thanksgiving game. So I don't know if my boy got amnesia or some shit, but yeah, bro, you in the wrong stream. You in the wrong stream. Put that SOB Leatherwood on the practice squad. He's going to get plucked. Somebody's going to sign him, man. Honestly, let Leatherwood develop. Okay. Who is our number 2 receiver? In my eyes, it had to have been Keelan Cole. But with Mac Hollins, I don't get it with Mac Hollins. I'm going to be honest. I don't get it with Mac Hollins. That's just me. I would much rather keep Keelan Cole over Mac Hollins. But that's just me. But it looks like Tyron Johnson going to make this roster. Looks like DJ Turner is going to make this roster. I don't know. It is a big decision, man. It is a big decision. But for me, the number 2 has to be Keelan Cole for me. Has to be Keelan Cole. Shout out to my guy Shad, man. What's good? Mac Hollins using his funny personality. Dog, he's not even funny, dog. Bro, I see this motherfucking Mac Hollins be eating M&Ms in water, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? My boy was out there eating M&Ms in water. Hold on, let me see this poll, dog. Let me see this poll. If you haven't, where's that? Vote right now. We got a poll in the chat. Who would you keep on the 53-man roster? Bryce Cosby or Sam Webb? Bryce Cosby, UDFA out of Ball State, or would you keep Sam Webb, UDFA, I believe, out of West Virginia? And then I got another vote for you guys in here. So go ahead and vote your guys' opinions. Me, I'm going to go ahead and vote for my guy, Bryce Cosby. I think it's a must. I think it's an absolute must. Really quick, you guys, for all the members in here, please spam up them emojis. Show what you can get if you become a member, man, just so that people that are maybe thinking about it, they see what they're missing out on, man. T. Billy's the only speedster. T. Billy, in my opinion, from last year, I always said this, my story from Tyron Johnson, bro, 20 fucking 20. The dude fucking burned Keyshawn Nixon with a 22-yard cushion. I never seen some shit like that before. He made his way on the Raiders roster. I said, oh, yes, it's up. He didn't do too much. He played on special teams. Not surprised that he carved out a role in this camp. I think that Tyron Johnson has to make this roster. This is my thing. This is a good one, Reddit for Life. My only thing is that we can only protect so many practice squad guys. If you remember, a few years ago or just last season, we had Darius Stills as a protected practice squad player. The 1 week that we did not protect Darius Stills, the Chiefs signed him. So the guys that we put on the practice squad, I'm very, very not concerned that other teams would pick them up, but concerned at the same time. So we have to be really, really, really careful on how we play the practice squad role. But teams do get more practice squad players now this year. I believe it went from 22 to 26. Do a video on Leatherwood. This is my thing. I have really contemplated it, but I don't want to do it because I truly feel like for me as a person, I get so emotionally invested in these games that I'm going to get pissed. I'm going to start calling them ass in the video. And we didn't heard that already. We didn't heard that already. And I don't want to seem like I'm fucking bullying nobody, bro. And I feel like if I do that, you're asking me to make a video on Leatherwood, it's just going to be me calling him ass. Like, that's not cool, bro. That's not in me. Like, I could do that. I didn't call Solomon Thomas ass, but I didn't make a video on Solomon Thomas calling him ass. You know, like, it is what it is. Let's see. Trade Leatherwood to Alabama for a future pick. But I don't want to. I don't want that negative energy having to see Leatherwood being pancaked. Exactly. Like, dog, this team takes over my fucking mood, bro. So, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that. I'm just now getting to watch the game. NorCal screwed on the preseason games. Hopefully get to watch most of the real games. Oh, you should be. You should be. Y'all jumping to conclusions and hating like normal. That's that for me, B-man, that is false. That is false. That is false. For me, I've been defending Leatherwood. And B-man, you've been watching this channel, bro. So you would understand that I was saying how much I want Leatherwood to win that right tackle spot. The dude has simply gotten beat. And guess what? He's not looking good. There's nothing for him to build on. But I will say this, if you do want to look at one positive from this preseason with Leatherwood, and this is the last shit I'm going to talk about him for, is guess what? He didn't hit rock bottom. So the only place for him to go now is up. So it's up to him now. Dude has gotten smoked by fourth stringers, practice squad players. So guess what? The only way and place for him to move now is up. The motherfucker's at rock bottom. So we'll see. Exactly, Seth. Like, okay, B-man, if you don't want to take it from me, fuck, take it from the guys in the booth. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Next topic. But yeah. So let's see. We got 130 votes. It looks like you guys have said that Sam Webb is the guy that you would want to win the roster spot, or win a roster spot on the 53. So it looks like my favorite Bryce Cosby would have to head to the practice squad, and Sam Webb would make the team. That's interesting. In my opinion, I would definitely put Cosby over Webb. That's just me, though. But yeah, we're gonna do another poll. It should be up very, very soon. Let's see. I'm gonna just do 53-man roster, and I'm gonna put a question mark. If it came down to it, because in my opinion, I think both these guys should make the roster. But if it came down to it, who would you choose to make the roster? Linebackers, Darian Butler or Lucas Masterson? Vote in the poll down below, because you guys, Tuesday, this is a brand new team, bro. Tuesday, it is a brand new team. Brand new team. 53 is set. Guys are getting cut. Let me know down below. Now, in my opinion, this is going to be a very biased poll because of how well Lucas Masterson performed tonight. But I think that we should be fair. Now, I'm going to say this. Has Darian Butler made that splash play? No. But I'm going to say this. Darian Butler didn't have no fucking pass go right in his goddamn face for a pick. Okay? But I like both these guys. In my eyes, both of these guys should make the roster. But I'm going to ask you guys, who, if it was down to you guys, would you choose if the position, if for whatever reason, Josh McDaniels said, hey, Anthony, who's making this roster? Hey, David, who's making this roster? Hey, Greg, who's making this roster? AJ, who's making this roster? Hard conversations. Who's making this roster? I need you guys to vote down below right now on who you would choose, man. Let me know. Let me know. B-Man says Masterson. Anthony says Masterson. I think both of these guys should make the roster, honestly, because we are thin at linebacker. We are thin. Luke Skywalker. Masterson had the INT, so I'm going with him. Masterson, based off tonight's performance, it is a tough one to pick. I don't think it's as easy as some of these guys are trying to say that. But like I said, I'm leaving this up to you guys. So again, I asked the question. Ryan, who makes the roster? Mike, who makes the roster? Larry, who makes his roster? Brandon, who makes his roster? Josh McDaniels goes up to you and he asks, it's your guys' decision. Both definitely was not an option. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the both option. I'm taking that from you guys. I'm taking I'm taking this from you guys. Absolutely. I think that Bowers 100% makes it. B-Man, 100%. What about Brown practice squad? You mean Britton Brown? I like Britton Brown, our 7th round pick at a UCLA. This is my thing. We are so heavy at the running back position. Let's say that Britton Brown makes the 53 because he's had a good preseason. Right? Let's say that Britton Brown makes the 53. Is that truly maximizing your roster? Is it truly maximizing your roster? Because you got to think that Brandon Bolden's going to get the rock. You got to think that Amir Abdullah is going to get the rock. You got to think that Jacobs and Zeus going to get the rock. So is Britton Brown truly maximizing your roster? Or does not having Britton Brown, a running back, a position that is extremely replaceable, or hopefully you put him on your practice squad and he doesn't get scooped up, but does keeping Britton Brown on the 53 maximize your roster? I don't think so. I think you're better off having five backs, and being able to hold another receiver. I think you're better off being able to hold another receiver, maybe another defensive player. We'll see how that plays out, but we'll see. How many players can we put on practice squad this year? So, Raider Rob, great question. This year, the NFLPA, or just the NFL, has decided that they will increase the practice squad spots for every NFL team from 22 to 26. Now, I believe you still only have 3 practice squad protections, although they did bump up the size of the practice squad. So we'll see what happens. But they did increase the size of the practice squad, so we can get more guys out there this year. We just got to sign them to their practice squad contracts. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think if you only have 3 protections, it's still going to be a lot of teams plucking a lot of talent. And I'm going to be honest, I definitely think that a lot of NFL teams right now have been intrigued with what the Raiders can do. And they have been hearing, oh, shit. What am I hearing that the Patriots are dominating, or the Raiders are dominating the Patriots at joint practices? Am I hearing that the Patriots smoked the Jaguars, beat the Vikings, beat the Dolphins, and beat the Patriots when they were playing their first stringers in the first half? Teams are going to be looking at that, and they're going to be seeing, damn, they have a deep roster. They have a very, very good roster that we can pluck a guy here or there. We can take a Bryce Cosby if he doesn't make the roster. We could take a Sam Webb if he doesn't make the roster. We could take a Darian Butler if he doesn't make the roster, right? So we have to be very, very careful with what we do and how we manage this come Tuesday, because we do have a very, very good roster. Oh, 16. I'm sorry. 16. I did add a whole nother fucking number on there. HMS. Holy shit. 16. It went from 12 to 16. I don't know why I thought 22. Thank you, HM. Thank you, bro. Thank you. 16 to not 26. Thank you, dog. Thank you. I fucking said 20. I'm tripping. Andy, they get 4 protections this year. Bet. So you get 4. You get 4. That's insanity. What's up? What's insanity, Greg? Oh, the 1 penalty. That is very impressive. That is extremely, extremely impressive. Everybody in here, give HMS a big shout out, man. Thank you. He's doing my work for me. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I should be better than that. Thank you, though, bro. Thank you. That is very, 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 very big. 1 penalty. Listen, something that we struggled with was the illegal formations. We didn't struggle with the illegal formations today. We had a very, very good time with that. So that is a good sign. Disciplined football team. How many times can we say that? How many times can we say that the Raiders have a disciplined football team, bro? I don't remember last time, bro. I don't remember the last fucking time. I don't remember. 14 penalties in 4 games. Bro, that's like 3.5 a game. But remember what Josh McDaniels said, man. You cannot win until you learn how not to lose. And penalties is losing plays. Holdings is losing plays. Offsides is losing plays. Not knowing how to line up, getting an illegal formation, that is losing plays. Okay? So we have to do a lot of that, man. Shout out Denzel Perryman, the GOAT. What did Denzel Perryman say? Stidham is a solid-ass backup. And this is my thing, right? I always say this, right? I think the best thing for Stidham was us bringing in a veteran like Nick Mullins. And now that he's got that confidence now, like, oh, shit, dog. I was able to beat out a veteran who had 13 starts in this league, 13 regular season starts, 46 career games in this league. That's a huge confidence boost for Stidham. The fact that he was able to come in, Nick Mullins was able to come in, and he practically was the reason why Nick Mullins got the boot. That is very, 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 very big for a confidence boost, especially for Jarrett Stidham. So that's a damn good quarterback battle, man. Damn good quarterback battle. And I do think that we're only going to keep 2 quarterbacks. Led the league in penalties. 98% of the 2000s played very disciplined and creating turnovers and negative plays on defense. He knows the system. That's another big thing. Garbers has potential on the practice squad. Garbers is a guy that I shit on a ton because I personally got to see him live for about 5-6 games because the Cal coaches came down and they wanted us to go up to Cal for visits and see and go to their games. So I saw Garbers live, and I was not impressed with him live. I was not. But him coming to the NFL with a much better offensive line, better weapons, he does look better. He has potential to be on the practice squad and learn. And he has the mobility to be able to give our first team defense a good look. So we'll see what happens. Will Waller play in the first game? I believe he will, man. He knows how much and how important he is to this offense. He knows that him missing games is going to hurt him more than it fucking helps him. So, yeah. I think that Waller situation, it's a big move by Waller to get rid of that agency. Shout out to Darren Waller for that, because we know that agency is some leeches. They're going to do anything and everything to get their guy paid, but because they care about their pockets more than the players' pockets. So we'll see, man. Anyway, what's the next move? Sign Sue and an offensive tackle. Me personally, I think we're going to go into the season with Jermaine Illuminor at right tackle. And I'm confident in that until he shows me a reason to not be confident. So we'll see what happens about that. Signing Sue, I don't think that'll happen. But yeah, bro, on our recap. 350 of you guys in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is it for the recap. Tomorrow, Adelanto. Be there, you guys. Be there. Raider Nation, we need to be out there in full effect. Did you make a schedule prediction? I did. It's on the channel. I was going 12-5, and then we go in depth. But on your way out, you guys, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you have not, please watch the deep dive into Dylan Parham. I literally did a damn near 20-minute video of Dylan Parham at left guard. So check that out. That's the reason why I think that he should be a starter on this front five line come week 1. So 4-0, baby. Very, very excited. Shout out to everybody who pulled up for this recap. And as always, I always like to end it off with this. I love you guys. Please stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day. It is the weekend, y'all. I love y'all.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.